welcome to Breaking News. I am Ali Rosli with metric number CP190093.
I'm Irene Alisar. My metric number CP190094.
My name is Rizlan Shakira bin Jali. My metric number CP190071.
Hi, I am Afifi Kamarazan. My metric number CP190005.
Hi, my name is Nolena binti Mozaini, metric number CP1996.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Group 7 News. Our main headline today is the environmental policies issues and the challenges. Environmental policy is the commitment of an organization or government to laws, regulations, and other environmental policies mechanisms. Environmental policies, according to Priyanki Barwa 2020, form the basis of the environmental improvement that will be made with the help of the time and will. Environmental policies is a measure implemented by the government or any other public or private entity. The purpose is to repair environmental damage and protect the environment from further harm. In this context of news, we'll explain in further about the issues and also the challenges. However, I will start with the air pollution and water pollution issue.
Air is supposed to be free, okay, and it's supposed to be clean.
Children and the old people have really been affected due to the fact that they've been living in a very polluted environment.
The transportation is a major source of air pollution in many countries around the world due to the high number of vehicles on the roads through the exhaust gas which is released out from the vehicles. Then followed by the open burning issue will happen because of the public's actions and did open burning without thinking the causes and effects it to environments and human health. Not to forget, the industries and the factories causes the produce of smoke and dust, where because of most small power plants use low efficiency dust collector, smoke and dust emission are 5 to 10 times higher than those from large-scale national power plants. Water pollution that causes from the amount of human that throw the trash everywhere then also follow from the industry that all over from the world. Many industrial sites generate waste in the forms of dangerous chemicals and pollutants where all the trash are going to the water like river, lakes and etc. The water pollution also can cause us of the oil leaks and spill where the meaning is when two substances do not mix readily or at all. The volume of the oil spill, the toxicity of the contaminants, and the vastness of the ocean and oil spill can cause varied levels of damage to the marine animals. Last but not least, the issue was caused by the marine dumping when plastics, paper, aluminium, food, glass, and rubber that produced by the household are all thrown into the water on a daily basis.
Another issue on environmental policy is deforestation. Deforestation is the clearing, destroy or removal of tree through deliberate, natural or accidental means. Among the issues regarding deforestation is agriculture activity, tourism, logging and mining, and oil palm plantations. The first issue of the deforestation is the agriculture activities. Around 80% of deforestation is caused by agriculture. Forest fire frequently caused by human activities such as clearing land for oil palm plantation and other slash and burn agriculture. Forest fire as a driver of deforestation in Malaysia because they can get out of control and destroy larger area of land. Next issue by tourism. The amount of damage that tourism does to the surrounding ecosystem is significant. This issue includes pollution and garbage accumulation as well as the depletion of the natural resources that are found locally. In some of nature, tourism has led to deforestation to create facilities such as resorts. Furthermore, logging and mining contribute to the degradation of Malaysian natural forests. In addition to providing the world wood and paper goods, logging operation annually cut down countless trees. And the last factor in deforestation is oil palm plantation. The rapid expansion of oil palm plantation has led deforestation to skyrocket in Malaysia. Oil palm growers have cut massive swaths of natural forests to make room for oil palm plantation. On the last issue in environmental policy is endangered species. Endangered species is a species that is very likely to become extinct in the near future either worldwide or in a particular political jurisdiction. The first factor that contributes to the endangered is loss of habitat. Normally, loss of habitat is caused by what people do. Development for housing, industry, and farming take away native animal homes. Next factor is loss of genetic variation. Species can adapt to change in their environment by having different genes. Usually, the more of species there are, the more different its genes are. Next, we pass to the next clause and challenge in environmental policy.
The challenges of environmental policy, such as the weaknesses of law enforcement, lack of awareness, risk of health problems, and loss of agricultural production. Firstly, the weaknesses of law enforcement in Malaysia is due to the lack of enforcement officers in solving environmental pollution problems. Difficulty in preparing a complete report before any action is taken. This is because law enforcement officers have difficulty in preparing a complete report on the environment before any action is taken. The enforcement agencies only carry out monitoring during working hours, but most of the pollution starts to occur at night, such as the discharge of waste into the river and the emission of factory smoke. The air pollution causes a disruption to the surrounding residents as the health effects, for example, risk of respiratory infections, heart disease, and lung cancer. The water pollution destroys the habitat of aquatic life. This is because it can lead to the effects of human health, infectious disease such as cholera, typhoid fever, diarrhea, and vomiting. The awareness with increasing population in Malaysia, the increase the number of residents in Malaysia plays a major role in the pollution problem. Secondly, due to the problem of lack of awareness and exposure of the people to facts or issues related to the interests of the environment, some irresponsible groups who continue to engage in environmental pollution activities and dare to violate environmental regulations, some parties begin to bouncy and express their opinions on the issue. When various problems or issues that occur in Malaysia become more sensational and become widespread coverage in the mass media, lack of education in environmental pollution, education should be applied from the beginning to the community to protect the environment from destruction.
I continue with another two challenges, which are risk of health problem and also loss production in agricultural. Risk of health problems is one of the challenges that happen in Malaysia. Based on Mabahui said that many people death because of have the problem on health, and it comes from the air pollution cases. The example health problem that always happen was chronic cough linked to severe air pollution, whereas give an effect to the old and the very young people. Now, all people are encouraged to wear face masks to prevent infection from getting health problem because of air pollution. Last but not least, loss production of agricultural, which is produce food, fiber, and another. The challenges that agriculture had faced, such as fertilizers and waste, decompose into nitrates that can increase in algae production and lower oxygen level in the water and can give the death of many aquatic organisms. Bacteria from animal waste can contaminate drinking water, posing a major health risk to a wide range of marine life and animals. As a result, oxygen are expected to fall, perhaps resulting in the death of fish. Because of this, bacteria in water can be a reason of loss production in agriculture.
The conclusion of environmental policy. In conclusion, as the number of consumers increase, so do the amount of environmental pollution. We hope that every human being can teach a lesson on the importance of care of the environment, so that this inclusive polluted environment can be restored and better cared for in the future. Furthermore, deforestation, air pollution, and water pollution are environmental issues that contribute to the destruction of natural and scarcity of natural resources. and control individual attitude will affect human being and life. As a result, the environmental department must take action and focus on the issue faced, as well as take action against those who are innocent. Overall, we believe human beings now only know how to purchase material comforts, but we have a responsibility to take care of the environment so the natural resources can be passed on future generations. Lastly, respect the environment for provided the resources we use.
That's all from us. Thank you.